team. We're heading up this ridge.
Yeah, that's right.
Fantastic driving. Coming up that hill, straddling those ruts, kind of pinpoint driving there. That's good right there, Marla. Thank you.
Whose two-door is it?
What's that?
The Bronco, whose is it?
It's her daily.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we had the manual, and we did the New Hampshire Bronco off rodeo, and that's what we had initially ordered, the two-door manual. But I had to, they sold me on an automatic, so we had a couple bases.
Nice.
They're both two-door.
Oh, I love that. Good, yeah, the New Hampshire program's pretty cool up there.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun riding the ski lift up the mountain.
Yeah.
What were we in? We were in an autumn, or was it a base?
It was a base, yeah.
Two-door
It was just
base.
like mine.
Yeah, okay. And it was blue, wasn't it? Yeah.
All right, team, we're continuing to go forward. Is anybody thinking of any modifications to their Broncos?
Nobody?
Rear bumper with a tire carrier.
Nice. Have you got a particular brand in mind?
Not right now.
Spend about $1,500 for
I want
it.
to change out my side steps to the turn off-road side steps / sliders. Cool. All of that sounds like some thoughtful modifications. All right, so let me ask you this then. And we'll start back there with our tail gunner, Bronco 6. If you were going to come out off-roading, spend the day kind of doing what we're doing now, what is one thing you'd want to have in your Bronco?
I'm gonna guess you're gonna say first aid kit.
That's a pretty good one. Yep. Always a good idea. All right, Bronco 5.
Shovel.
A beautiful woman and not my father. And a shovel. Got it, okay. A shovel's always a good idea.
But not
Your
for the
dad seems
woman.
like a great guy to have with you. 63 years, it's been a long time. All right. Bronco number 4.
Some means of winching, whether a winch or come along or something.
Yeah, recovery gear, right? Having the shovel, having some sort of winching device perhaps come along, like you said, which is, for those who aren't familiar, that's basically a hand-utilized mechanical device that can winch a vehicle out of a lot of situations. Commonly, when we think of a winch off-roading, we think of an electrical recreational winch like the one that's on the front of the Everglades. All right, Bronco 3. Yeah, I was going to say some kind of recovery strap. Cool. Bronco 2. I'd go with some snacks. Always a good idea. Water, right? And last but not least, Bronco 1. A cooler. All right, more means of hydration. Something like that. Seeing those are all good ideas, I'll give you a few more. You know, think about communication, right? Let somebody know where you're going. If you got a group like this, get you some little handheld radios. They're pretty inexpensive. Don't even have to have that far of a range if you're kind of rolling in a group like this. Of course, navigation, we need those paper maps, but also there are apps, of course, things like OnX Off-Road or Gaia, that is Golf Alpha India Alpha. Those are both two really good apps to kind of help you find trails. That's one of the questions I get a lot. How do you find trails? OnX Off-Road is a really good map service. It's an app for your phone. Has a Discover Trails feature. It basically uses the your current location, and it will pull up trails that are near you. Pictures, descriptions, difficulty ratings, that kind of thing. Never hurts to have a change of clothes. Maybe at a minimum, socks, t-shirts, maybe a light jacket, depending on the weather. You kind of want to be able to dress one layer up, one layer down, if you think about it, just in case. But be prepared if you go outdoors, especially if you're going somewhere without cell phone service.
That was 12 degrees.
We were on two wheels there, for sure.
Yeah.
Team. Now we've seen the 3 ways to slow a vehicle down. We saw threshold braking. We saw putting in manual 1. We also saw trail control. Everybody seemed to like that feature. Now we've got our Bronco Trust Fall.
Oh, God.
Come on forward, I promise you, there is a hill up here, at least there was yesterday. So once you get up here, let's go ahead and put that vehicle in trail control, 1.5 miles an hour. If you don't recall how to do it, that's okay. I'll go back through those steps. I know not all of us are quite up here yet. Again, take your time. Remember, we have to have our foot on the brake. You gotta put that vehicle in drive. It can't be in park. It won't set if we're in park. And then we push that button in the center of the GO mode dial. And then on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, you hit the Set Plus. You get the green 1, hit the Set Plus again, you get the green 1.5 miles an hour. Now again, that is trail control. It will do all of the braking for you. So when we go down this hill, we're gonna put our feet flat on the floor. Y'all always, as I mentioned this morning, feel free to get out, film, video as much as you like. Just be careful of your step, and let's not stand directly downhill of a vehicle coming down. All right, team, is there anybody that does not see the green 1.5 on their driver's screen? Anybody that does not see that?
I don't see it.
Now, once you get up here, I will get you to come to a stop. You may remember from this morning, when that happens, it resets to 1 mile an hour, so we'll have to hit the Set Plus again. I'll check that you're at 1.5, and once you are, then I'll let you on your way. Friends, do not be nervous. I have a 53% success rate at this, and it's getting better.
Yeah, I probably don't need so much heat on at this point.
It does not feel like 46 degrees out here.
Feels nicer, a lot nicer. Of course, there's like no wind either, which is a big help.
It may slide on you some, that's okay, but it will brake for you. That vehicle will come to a stop if it needs to. You will not have to touch the brakes.
Nice.
I think the sensor is off a little bit.
Maybe.
Fantastic. Bronco 1, once you're down at the bottom, you are going to veer right. So just turn right and start going up that trail. You know, give 6 or 7 Bronco links. Let everybody kind of make that right-hand turn and come up that way. Give us enough room. Now, you can let trail control take you up that area there at 1.5, or you can push the button in the center of the goat mode dial and be back to normal driving. Marla, what did you think of trail control?
That was pretty freaking awesome.
All right. Copy that. All right, Bronco 2.
I think I would struggle to keep my foot off the brake because that's just how I am.